So yesterday we started the topic Ansible. We discussed the introduction about Ansible and how to install the Ansible. Okay, and after that we have seen the modules in the Ansible. Okay, so to run the Ansible in the multiple machines, or if you want to work with different machines with Ansible, so host file is mandatory. So you need to add the IPs information of the remote machines into this host file. So that is why it is also called as inventory file. Okay, inventory file. So yesterday we have seen these modules. So ping module, so setup module, shell, M app. So each and every module has its own functionality. Okay. So here I'm logging into the master. So here I made some change. So in slaves 1 and 2, I have taken as Linux. Okay, I changed these slave machines to Linux. Okay, I removed that Amazon Linux part because in Amazon Linux, Nginx part is in different way. Okay, Nginx service is available with a different name. Okay, that means generally we are installing the Nginx service with the name yum install Nginx, right? So with that command, we are going to install the Nginx service. But in Amazon Linux machine, if you try to install the Nginx service, so with the yum command, it is not possible. So for that, we need to add one more repository called Amazon. Amazon repository is there. So for that, you need to use that repository. But if you want to use Amazon Linux for the Ansible modules, so no such module is available because, so if you see here the fourth module, so we have two repositories are there, yum repository and apt repository. Okay, yum is for Linux and apt is for Ubuntu, but Amazon has its own repository in addition to yum. Okay, yum is also there, but in addition to yum, we have its own repository. Amazon something repository will be there. So few of the services will be available in that repository. But for Ansible modules, so no such repository is available with respect to Amazon. So that's why I have changed these two machines. Okay, slave 1, slave 2 to Linux machines. Okay. So currently I'm logging into the master. Remember, when you are practicing, IP will be changed after every restart. Please don't forget that. However, this will be the master machine. This is Amazon only. Okay, so I'll show this now. If you want to install sudo yum -. So see, no package Nginx available in the Amazon machine. Error, nothing to do. So Nginx is available in Amazon Linux extra topic with the name Nginx 1. Okay, to use, run sudo linux extras install nginx 1. If you use this command, then nginx will be installed. Okay, but with respect to Ansible, no such repository is available. Only yum repository as an apt repository. Only two repositories are used in the modules for Ansible. So no, this repo is available in the Ansible module. Therefore, I changed these Linux machines, Amazon Linux machines to Red Hat Linux machines. Okay, but master is itself is Amazon only. I did not change the master here. Okay, because I'm not using the master, so I'm using the master only for Ansible purpose. Okay, because my objective is to work with the slave machines. If you want, you can also install, deploy the application in this machine also. That is also will work fine. So first you need to change the host file. We kept the host file under /opt folder. So remember, every restart, okay, every restart IP will be changed. So you need to change the IP. So this is slave 1 IP. delete this IP. That IP different, both will be different. However, if you give the private IP, then no need to restart. That is also will work. Okay, in place of public IP, if you are giving the private IP, that is also will work. Okay, so even though you restart the machine, so no need to change the IPs. So, but here, for the sake of understanding, giving the public IP only. So for Ubuntu machine, Ubuntu. Now when you restart the Ansible or when you restart the machine, first command you need to check. Okay, the ping command, because you need to check whether the machines are in ping state with the master or not. For that, Ansible all. Okay, here the host file will be in the /opt folder. Therefore, you need to pass the host file, and next you need to use the command. You need to give all. Now see, the three machines are in ping state now. That means in communicating with the master. Now you can execute the commands. Okay. Already yesterday we executed a few commands. Okay. Like these commands we executed. Now I want to install the package. Okay. Ansible. Sorry, HTTPD. Okay, same command. But here all means only in the two machines are Linux, one machine is Ubuntu. Therefore, HTTPD will be installed only in the first machine and two machines only. So for the repeating of this process, I'm changing this host file into the default folder. Sudo move /opt host file to for the default folder /etc Ansible. So I'm moving the host file into this folder. Now no need to pass the host file along with the command. Now click on enter. Now the package HTTPD will be installed in the two machines because this is Unix machine, this is Ubuntu machine. That's why it is not install the package HTTPD. So because it is apt, the command, the package manager here it is apt. So whereas in the remaining two machines, the package will be installed. So the package will be installed in the rest of the two machines. So for example, if you want to install the HTTPD package in the Ubuntu box, so the package name is Apache 2. Because the package is not available in the Ubuntu box, so you need to restart, you need to update the repo first. Okay, you need to update the repo. But here the state also will be different. State will be latest. Already yesterday we done the update. See, for Ubuntu machine, this is success. For the rest of the two machines are belong to Linux, therefore it is failed. Okay, so in this way we can work with the this yum or apt module. Next, service. Service is the module. Okay, so to move, sorry, to start the service or to stop the service or to restart the service. So for that, the command is, this is the command. Yesterday we discussed this command. So for Linux machines, so this is the package HTTPD and the state is started. Okay. So for the two Linux machines, the package HTTPD is started. So if you want, you can check the package for the Linux machines. For the other machine, in the two machines, so HTTPD is started. Whereas in Ubuntu, the service is it will be started by default. No need to start the service for Ubuntu because I already told you in the class of HTTPD and Apache 2 class. So when you install the Apache 2 Ubuntu, the service will be started automatically. No need to start the package. Okay. So we can work with the service module. Okay, after that, the next module, so we are file. Okay, the next module is file. So this is a file or folder. You can call file or folder module. So with this module, we can create the file or folders in the remote machines. Okay, if you want to check any module, just go to the Google. Okay, so just type the file module in Ansible. So then you will get the module related information and examples also. Okay, so just go to the examples directly. So see, this is a file related modules examples here. So here you need to get the path like this. You can give the owner, you can give the group, you can give the mode also, the file, what is the permissions, you can file permissions here you can give. Okay, so likewise we have a number of examples you can see. Okay, so here I'm telling you about how to create the file first of all. Okay, so first of all, how to create the file. Then after, we will extend that. So how to give the permissions, how to make the owner. So after that, so first we know already we have one of the previous module called shell. So with this shell command, shell module also we can uh, create the files also. Okay, how? So see, shell nothing but it is executing the commands. Therefore, Ansible all -m shell. Here we can pass the argument, right? Okay. If it is a file, so touch abc dot text txt. Okay, so like this. If you to give the sudo permissions, so give -b. So then the file will be created. Okay, the file will be created. So like that, okay, you can create the file by using shell scripts, by using shell module. Okay, but in general in the real time, so that is not the advantage is. Okay, mostly we have a separate module for file. Okay, so with that module only, so we are creating the file. So here how to create the file, we have a different types of files like already existing files will be there. We want to modify the existing file, or if you want to create a fresh file, or if you want to create a directory, so we have multiple options will be there. Okay, so for that the command will be here. So first same command -m. So here you need to pass the file. Okay, so along with the file you need to pass the argument -a. So here where you need to provide the path where you want to create the file. So you need to provide the path. So path is equal to I want to create a file home ec2-user. Okay, I want to create a file. I want to create a file under this folder with the name say text, or as a previous I told you abc.txt. Okay, abc.txt. So like this you can create the file. Okay, so now if you want to create a directory, the same process, Ansible all -m, okay, file -a. Okay, here along with this you need to give where you want to create the folder. So /ec2-user. So I want under this I want to create a folder. Okay, so for that let us take a test folder, or you can write folder. The name of the file it is folder, but here using the same command, but only text and folder. So if you write this, if you execute the same command, it won't work because you need to specify what is the type of file it is. If it is a text file or it is a file, it is a folder. There mainly two types will be there. So for that, along with this command, you need to pass. Okay, what is the type of file it is. So if it is a file, so you need to type state is equal to touch. Okay, if you're creating a fresh file, new file, you're creating a new file, just use the state as touch. So if you are working with the existing file, then give the file. Okay, here we are working with the existing file, then give existing file, then the state will be file. Okay, if you want to create a directory, so then here you need to give after this state is equal to directory. So likewise, you need to pass the command. So this is for creating a new directory. Okay, so likewise, we are using this. So now we will do the execution. So Ansible all. Okay, so but slash home slash ec2 hyphen user. Okay, this directory path is not available in the Ubuntu machine. But however, if you are passing the same thing, so here in the Ubuntu machine, this folder will be created automatically. Okay, that's what I'll show. So here it is showing the error. So error could not touch the target. No such file or directory, it will be there. Okay, no ec2 hyphen user will be there. That's why it is throwing the error. Whereas in the remaining two machines, so it is executed. Okay, now if you move into this folder and just check it whether the file is available or not. So just log in into the machines, log in into any one of the box, say Linux. Now do ls. See here, abc.text is available. It is now created. Okay, this file is now just created. Okay, so similarly, you can create multiple files. Okay, similarly, you can create multiple files. So for example, right now, if you want to create a directory or folder, so for this, so this is the command. So this is the remote machine. Here I need to execute the command. So again, a directory will be created under this path. Just to do ls, so folder is created. The name with the folder that will be created. Okay, in this way we can create the new files. Okay, under and folders and the particular path. Okay, and next one to the extension for this. If you want to change the file permissions, generally, if you want to change the file permissions, you are using the chmod command. Chmod, okay, you are giving the command. So the number, whatever the number 777 400, likewise, you can give any number. So as per the requirement. So now here also, I want to pass. Okay, for example, this is existing file. Okay, already this file is existing. So I want to change the file permissions. Okay, I want to change the file permissions for the existing file. So for that, so along with this command, so state you need to mention as file because the file is already existing. If it is a fresh file, you need to give touch. If it is already existing file, you need to provide state as file. And along with this, you need to pass, okay, mode. Okay, you need to pass mode. I want to give 0777. Okay, I want to give the full permissions. I want to give 777 permissions to the file abc.text. And I want to change the owner. Okay, I want to change the owner to say some ec2 hyphen user. Okay, I want to change the owner to ec2 hyphen user. So if you move into this machine, so okay, already this machine is abc.text this file user name is already EC2 user. Now I want to change the owner to root. I want to change the owner to root. So yes, owner is equal to root. So just execute this command. Following, right? Okay. Okay, because root permissions here required -b. So see here, in the two machines it is changed, and in this machine it is not changed because it is nothing but Ubuntu machine. So there is no file there. That's why it is throwing absent. Okay. Now let us check the permissions, file permissions. So previously the file permissions is like this. Okay. Say it is 664. Okay. File permissions are 664. And the owner is EC2-user. Now do LL. So now the owner will be changed to root. Okay. The owner will be changed to root, and the file permissions will be changed to 777. Okay. So in this way we can work. Okay, in this way we can work with this file or folder. Okay, any doubts in this module? Mostly in the real time we are using this one, not that one. So we can also use shell command also for creating, but this is a preferred method. So any doubts in this module? If we don't have any doubts, so I'm moving to the next one, continuation to this. Copy. Next module is copy. The name itself indicating it is copy files from source machine. Okay, files. Okay, so this copy module is used to copy the files from source machine to remote machine. That means master to slave. Okay, for example, you have the file here in the master machine. I want to copy that file into the remote machines. Okay, so now what is the command for this? So first, Ansible all. So instead of all, because I don't want to give the production, so I Ubuntu machine. So for that, prod app server. I think that is the name I have given. So prod app server only. I want to copy the files. -m copy. You need to pass the argument. Okay. So what is the argument you need to give here in the syntax? You can use source and destination. If you have any doubt in the module, just go to the Google and search copy module Ansible. It will give the detailed information and also examples. So see the copy file with the owner and permissions. So what is the syntax for this? So you need to give a copy. Okay. So source path and destination path. So these two are mandatory. So remaining are optional. Owner, group, mode. So these are optional. Okay, you can give along with the command even. So to change the permissions, it's not a problem. So owner and group. So here, whatever you have shown here, so that is here, this is owner and this is group. You are changing the owner of the file, but for group, it is still EC2-user. If you want to change the group also, so you need to pass the this line. So group is equal to root. Okay, along with the command. So here SRC, that is what source is equal to. So I am creating a file under this. So home EC2-user say hi.html. I am creating this file, and I'm copying this file into the destination folder. Say /var/www/html folder. Okay, I'm just copying a file from source means Ansible master machine. So destination means remote machines. Okay, so I'm just executing this. So, but before that, I need to make sure hi.html should be available in the master machine. So for that, I'm creating sudo vi hi.html. So here I'm giving the text. So I have given the text hi.html. Now I'm executing this command. Only I'm executing this command in the prod app server. So -b root permissions required. So the file is copied into this one, into the remote machine. So if you want, you can go and check. So just move into the slash where slash www slash html. So see here, hi.html file is available. Now just check the context part hi.html. Welcome to Ansible classes. So in the first machine and the second machine. So in this way, we can do the deployments in the multiple machines. So I did not log in into the machines, okay, and I did not create any file in the remote machines, and I did not do any deployment. I just log in into the master machine, and we can do the deployment for n number of machines, not only 2 machines or 3 machines. So the only thing you need to give the host file, you need to configure properly. Okay, the only logic here to create the host file properly, you need to give all the IP information and the username information and keys. Okay, those three are required. If you pass the information correctly, then okay, so you can easily do the deployments. Okay, and one more thing yesterday I forgot to say, slash etc. Uh, so, for example, just a minute. Okay, so here, for example, generally, you know that in the real time we are not working with the default port, right? Okay, so this command, so whatever the entries were made here, so those will work only with the default port, that is 22 port. But for example, if the remote machine port is changed, then how you communicate with? Okay, so you need to pass that information also. Okay, so let me show that part here. For example, I'm changing the port for this machine. Okay, I'm changing the port for this machine. So for that, sudo pi slash etc ssh shd config. So in this, I'm changing the port. So see, port is 2222, for example. Okay, so for that again, I need to do these steps. Cmanage command is not there, so I want to install the cmanage. Yes. here the SSH part. SSH. This is the thing I need to install. So after that, I need to change the code. Access. SSH. Go to some other number. Okay. Okay, I need to execute these commands as well. Here I think I have given those commands. Somewhere else I have given those commands. This is status. I need to change this. This is status. This is enforcing, so I need to change this mode to permissive mode. For that, changing that GP that command somewhere else. That's the moment I change that one. Yeah, get enforce. Yes, it is enforcing. To make set enforce to 0. Now it is permissive. Okay. Now starting with the EC2 hyper user. Now I'm executing the previous commands. So, what is the previous command? Install Java. Install this one also. It's already there. Okay, we need to change it. Already defined the code. Switch. Able to log in with the machine in the new port or not. For that, I need to open 4444 in this machine. So that's why Linux machine is more secure. Try to log in the slave one, the port 4444. I'm able to log in with the port 4444 now. Okay, so now to communicate with this, okay, to communicate with this machine, Ansible machine. So here in the host file, okay, here in the host file, you need to pass the argument. So here you need to pass the Ansible. Here direction to with this. So let me check the IP. So this is 202. So 202 IP has got changed the port with 4444. So here we need to pass the argument Ansible port, Ansible underscore port is equal to the port number. Just save this. Now let us check whether this machine is pinged state or not. -m -m ping. 3 are pinged state. For example, if you do not use the port 4444, so let us see what happens. We did not pass this argument. So what happens? Just do this. See what it is showing? Unreachable. Because the port is changed. So here it is listening, it is checking the port on 22. By default, it is checking the port on 22. So that, but we are changed the port from 22 to 4444. That's why it is throwing the error. Therefore, we need to pass this argument if the port is changed. So Ansible underscore port is equal to 4444. Okay. So likewise, we can work with the. This is also one time step only. So so if we change the port at the starting and just give the port along with the host path. In the host file, just mention the this port number. Okay, so the what are the requirements in the host file? Okay, I told you this. So results in interview important interview question. This is so. What is the main files of host file? So host file will contain the IP. Next one username, and next one key file path, and next port number if it is changed. These four are compulsory. Okay, so the host file will contain these four arguments. You need to give these four arguments. Understood? Now, currently we are in the this part is completed, right? So copy is completed. So if you want to change the permissions along with this, so just pass this. Okay, just pass this. You can get the file permissions as well as owner permissions also. Any doubts in this regarding the port change as well as this copy option? No doubts? So then, okay, next one, next module. One called command. Okay, so as the name itself indicating, it is a command. So it is used to execute the commands. This module is used to execute. We have already one of the previous shell is there. Okay, so shell is there. Shell is also used to execute the commands only. So command is also a module that is used to execute the commands only. So then what is the difference between shell and command means? So shell command can execute the shell scripts files, whereas command cannot. Okay, command cannot execute the shell script file. That is the major difference. Okay, I think hope all of you know how to execute the shell, how to create the shell script file. So let us create a shell script file. So let us script.sh. So first it is starting with slash in sh. So I want to do only two things, ls-la, and I want to check pwd, and I want to do date. So these three I want to check. Okay, so these three I want to check. So for example, if you test the file, you can give script. So it is giving the details. So ls minus la giving the details, and home, the present working directory, and the date it is showing. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to copy this file into the remote machines. So for that, I can use the copy module, right? So Ansible, prod app servers, okay, -m. What is the module? Copy module. So here we need to specify the path. We need to provide the argument src is equal to /home /ec2 user. Under this, what is the script name? Script.sh. This file I want to copy into the destination machines. Okay, is equal to under /home ec2 user with the root permission. Not host pattern. So product server is not there, so it is only product server. So the file is copied into the remote machines now. Okay. Now, if you want to execute the shell command, so shell command will execute the shell script. So let us do Ansible. Okay, prod app server. Next -m shell. Okay, so here you need to pass the argument. So what is the argument here? So sh script. You need to provide the complete path. Okay, or otherwise, okay, sh /ec2 user. Okay, slash dot sh. Let us test whether it is executing or not. So the command is wrong. See, the command is executed. So shell command is executing the shell scripts. Okay, it is executing the shell scripts in the remote machines. So now let us test the command. Say command. But in place of shell, I'm giving command. So it is also executing, no issues. But mostly in sometimes this command will not execute some specified files. That is a major difference between this command and shell script. Okay, so anyway here it is executing. Okay, so here the same commands we can execute here. In place of shell script, we can also give the date, showing the dates. So likewise, so the same function of shell, except the difference is, so it will sometimes it is not executing a shell scripts, but however here it is executed. Okay, so that is about command. command module. If you want to check here the command module, the here is the examples. Command module. So run the command if path does not exist. So maybe so the major objective is to execute the commands. Shell script command. So here all -m execute any command. The help of group permissions. This is about command. And next module, the module name is RA. So what is the objective of this? It to give the output. Okay, whatever the content. Okay, if you have logs are there, for example, if you want to see the logs, okay, into a separate file. Okay, or just now we have did the ls-l, right? Okay, just now you have did ls-l. Here the command is not completed, right? Okay. So destination. So now it is used to give the give the output. Okay, for example, already I have done previously. So here Ansible all -m. So raw -a argument. So I want to execute this command and I want to move the output. So the greater than symbol is used for output. Okay, so I want to move this output to some file. So temp.txt. Okay, I want to move the files to this temp.txt with the help of group permissions. So let us execute this. But here in place of all and should the connection closed. Okay. Command. Should the connection to is closed. Let's test this one file here. Under ls-la. So in the var section, I have some logs folder will be there. So I want to move the content of logs, okay, into some other folder. So here double greater than should be mentioned. Okay, that's why it is going over there. Double greater than to some temp.txt. Okay, so let this be folder on some particular home EC2-user. I want to keep this file under particular path. Such file like so where logs will be exist here. Do this one. Okay. So here for Ubuntu machine this is failed, but whereas this machine. So let us check whether this file exists or not here. temp.txt. See, the file will be exist. Okay, the file will be exist. So whatever it means the content of the input should be copied into the output. Okay, so if you check any content is there, so temp.txt, just cat this. See here, the content is available. So whatever the content ls-la, that is moved into this file. That is the objective of the raw. Okay. So here should be double greater than, and here you need to provide the path where I want to keep this file. Okay, so this is about raw module. So still some modules will be there. Okay, I'll explain along with the next topic, that is playbooks. So very important topic, playbooks. Topic now. Simple. It's also very important interview question. So just now you learned some modules, right? So like ping, setup, shell, okay, M, service, file, copy. So like this you learn some modules. So the difference between the modules and playbook is nothing but collection of modules called playbook. Okay, it's called playbook. So for writing the playbook, we have some syntax will be there, some pattern will be there. So generally the Ansible playbooks which are written in a format in the language called YAML language. Okay, YAML language. So the full form is yet another markup language. Okay, so we can also represent either YAML or YML. Anything it will work. The file name should be ended with .yaml or YML. Okay, so how to create a playbook? So what are the main contents of playbook? Okay, so that part I'll explain now. So but before creating the playbook, okay, so we have some steps to understand here. So what are the major content before creating the creating the playbooks? We have some basics. So what are the major parts in the major sections in the playbook? Playbook is nothing but it is a one file. It is nothing but a file which is having majorly four sections. Four sections. The first one is target section. Okay. Second one, variable section. Third one, task section. And fourth one, so these are the main sections in the playbook. That means if you want to write a playbook, you need to understand these four things. So what is meant by target section? So target section will contain the host information. Target section will contain the host information. That means how you are writing the command, in the same way you are writing the playbook. Okay, the difference between module and playbook is module is nothing but a single line, one-time executable command. Module is a one-time executable command. So whereas playbook is not a one-time executable, so you can add multiple commands in the playbook. Okay, you can add multiple commands in the playbook. Okay, so if you write playbook for one time, you can use that for multiple times. Okay, so therefore it is having the four sections. So the first one is target section. It is having the host information, and in the second section it is variable section. It is containing the variables information. But so what is the packages names? Okay, that is most information will be about the packages names. Example, packages names. like HTTPD, Apache 2. Likewise, we are giving the package. So next, task section. So what is a task? So task means, so what is the task? It is either installed, so we are executing one command, right? So if you want to install the package, or if you want to remove the package, uninstall the package. So likewise, you can give this under this task section. And coming to the handler section, it is nothing but how to handle that package. How to handle the package. That is mainly used for deployment. That means if you want to do the deployments, then you can use the handler section. So these are the main 4 sections which are there in the playbook. Target section, variable section, task section, handler section. Okay, now I'll show one simple playbook so to understand. But before that, how to write a playbook, that part also we need to know. Okay, how to write a simple playbook. So for that, we have some steps will be there. So first you need to create the playbook with some name. So say playbook example, just I'm saying example, so YML. Or you can write the name playbook.yaml. Anything it will work. Okay, you need to create a file with name, create a file with the name playbook.yaml or playbook.yaml. Anything. So second one. So the playbook should start with starting 3 lines. Okay, the playbook should start with the starting 3 lines. Next, third step. So after writing the 3 lines, okay, you need to mention the host sections. Okay, here it will be hosts. You need to give host. So on the host, we can give, right. So if you want to run the playbook in all the machines, so then you can give all. Or if you want to run this playbook only in a particular servers, so right, prod and servers. Or you can give DB server. Likewise, you can give anything. Next part, you need to give the root permissions, right? You are giving -b at the end. So for that, so here you need to pass the argument. So become is equal to true, or you can also give become is equal to yes. It's not is equal to, it should be colon, because AML is very okay. It is syntax. It should follow the proper syntaxes. If any error in the syntax, it will throw the error. The playbook will not run. That's why you need to careful in following the syntax. Okay. So next, in the 5th section onwards, you can start the remaining thing. Like you can define the variables, you can define the task section, you can define the handler section, anything you can give. Okay. So I'm just giving an example, simple example, how to write the playbook. So the playbook should start with 3 lines. Okay. And after that, so in the second line, you need to write hosts. The hosts, you can write all. Okay. So next one, on in the same alignment you need to follow. Okay. You need to follow the same alignment. So under hosts only, you need to give the root permissions, right? Become is equal to yes. Okay. So and after that, you can give the task section. So I'll tell you the variable section and handler section in the letter examples. So directly I'm going to the task section now. In the task section only, I'm directly passing the variables. So tasks. Now in the task section, so remember, it's very important. After writing the task section, the next line should be, okay, it will be in the yes. The third line, third word. Okay, you need to start the next line with the after the third word, below the third word. So here you need to mention. Here you need to first define the name. So what is the task you want to perform? You can give you have done so many modules, right? You can give anything. You can check any module here. Okay. So let us check and checking. I want to install a package, for example. Okay, I want to install a package. So here I'm writing So install, you can give any text here, not only under name, you can give any text. It's not a matter. So install HTTPD package. Install HTTPD package. So for that, so to install the package, which module you are using? Okay, for installation, you are using the M module, right? For Linux machine, if it is Ubuntu machine, you need to give apt. If it is a Linux machine, you need to give M. So just pass M. Okay, so M here you need to, after M, how you are writing the command. So this is the command, right? Ansible all -m -a package installed. So package HTTPD state installed. In the same way you can give here. Package is equal to HTTPD and state is equal to installed. So this is the first task I want to perform. Okay, this is the first task I want to perform. And I want to perform one more task. That is, I want to start the service. Start HTTPD service. Okay, start HTTPD service. So what is the module I want to use to start the service? That is service module. Okay, right? So use the service module. Service. Okay, so package. So here not package. Here under service. So see the command. So whatever the arguments you are passing in the command, same way you need to write here also. Okay, name is equal to HTTPD, state is equal to started. Okay, so here also name is equal to HTTPD, state is equal to started. That's it. This is a simple playbook. So here you can see the first section, target section. That means target means on which remote machines you want to perform, execute this playbook. That is the task, this is a target section. And in the variable section, so the variables I have defined the targets itself. Okay, so actually in the future videos you can understand clearly what is meant by variable section. But here itself, what I'm doing, I mixed the variable section and handler section in the tasks itself. Okay, I have defined the variables in the task section only. So HTTPD and HTTPD, and handler section also I have given in the task section only. Okay, so this is a simple playbook. So I'm just copying this one in the master machine. So before that, I want to stop the service because here the service is already running, right? So to test whether service is running, here service is already running. So that's why I want to stop the service here. So for that, what is the module here is Ansible. Okay, prod server. Okay, -m service. Here name is equal to HTTPD and state is equal to stopped. I need to pass the root, but here you need to provide the argument -b, otherwise it is showing the error. Therefore, here it is stopped. Service is stopped. We check here. The service is not available. Okay, the service is not available. Now I start the service with the help of playbook. Okay, I start the service with the help of playbook. So for that, here if you see here, I don't have any playbooks here. I'm just creating one playbook. Sudo vi say playbook, or you can call HTTPD, or you can give simple book one with YAML, or you can also give YML. Anything it will work. Now here, how to write the playbook? Here I'm showing the pattern once again. So starting with 3 lines, and after that, the second line you need to give hosts. It should be, I want to install this only on the prod app server only. I have given the name like that. So if you give whatever the name, you can give that name. So now after that, you need to give the second line as become is equal to become colon true. Or here you can also give yes. Both way it will work. And after that, I want to give the task section directly. So task section. So here, go next, click on the enter. In the third line, okay, in the third character, you need to start the next line. Okay, so here hyphen under yes, you should get this one name. So we'll give some space. Name. So you can describe what is the objective of this playbook here, or you can also describe the objective of playbook here itself. But here we have to mention the hash. Hash means it is not, it is commented. So that is not read. So here to install and start HTTP. Here you can write the text there. So but here I can describe what is the current task. So the current task is I want to install HTTP. Install HTTP. So now here you can give the package yum. Yum is the package. Yum is the module or package manager. So here you need to give whatever the command it is there. You can simply give that one. HTTPD space state. So what is the state? The state should be installed. Okay, so give some space for neatness only. No need to give actually in the real time. No need to give some space. Here you can give directly, but for neatness, I'm just giving one name. Here, service is installed. I want to start the service. Start HTTP service. So here, I'm giving. So to start the service, the module is service. So here the service name is HTTPD. Here the state is. Okay, now I have completed my playbook. Just save. See the playbook. So book 1 is available. Okay, now how to execute this playbook? Very, very important. Okay, how to execute the playbook? So to execute the playbook, the command is Ansible playbook. Simple command. Ansible hyphen playbook followed by the playbook name. Okay, Ansible hyphen playbook followed by the playbook name. The simple command. So to execute the this is the command to execute the playbook. So now I'm just executing the same thing. Ansible hyphen playbook. With permissions here. So just book 1. Now just click on enter. See here. See. So just to see carefully here, what happened here when you execute the playbook. So first what happened? So playbook. So playbook is executed on the prod app server. Okay. Play means so it is started on the prod app server, whatever the host name you are given. So next task, what it is showing, gathering facts. Okay, so yesterday I told you about this. Gathering facts means yesterday you have seen Ansible facts. Okay, yesterday you have seen one term, Ansible facts. So what is the use of Ansible facts? Ansible facts means it is gathering the host information, complete information. Yesterday, I think I have given some information like this. So see here. So here somewhere else I have given Ansible facts. So what is this? It will give. It is giving the information about the. It is gathering the information of the remote machines. What is the type of machine? What is the OS? Okay. So like that, it will gather all the complete information about that OS. Okay, by default it is taking. Okay, if you don't want to take this one, so you can give this particular attribute in the playbook. Gather facts is equal to false. Okay, if you give the gather facts is equal to false, then so this you won't able to see. Without seeing the information only, it will directly perform the remaining tasks. So this is the gathering facts. It will collect the information of the remote machines. So next one, what is the next task you are given? Install HTTPD. So this is the first task, right? You are given. So just to see cat book one. So we see here, what is the task you have given? Install HTTPD. So same task here you can see. Install HTTPD. So it is completed. So next task, so start the HTTPD service. So start the HTTPD service. If you observe the color change, okay, so here you can see the color in green. So it is giving the message okay. So next one, the other color yellow, which is giving the message changed. So what is the difference between okay and change? So this is also an important interview question. Okay, so what is the difference between the okay and changed messages in the Ansible playbook? Okay, the difference between okay and Ansible message, okay and changed. So what is the meaning of okay? Okay means if the package or if the command is already executed, if the command is already executed, it is showing. If you re-execute the same command, it is showing green color. It is showing OK message, green color. If you install the command first time, you execute the command first time, then it is showing change message in yellow color. So this is the difference between OK and changed. So here install HTTPD. HTTPD is already installed in the machines. That's why it is showing OK. But the service is not started. The service is just you have stopped right. So that's why it is showing in the green color, in the yellow color. So now just check the service whether it is running or not. So see here, the service is running. Right? So if you understand in clear, so just delete the package. Okay, prod app server service. What's the package here? So -a name is equal to HTTPD and state is equal to remove. To do this, so what happened? HTTPD will be uninstalled. So here, you can do stop it, reloaded. So let us take stop it. I have given stop it, right? For example, just I mean the let us go to this machine and stop this service. Service. So it is inactive dead. So I want to remove this service. Okay, HTTPD. The other machine also. Both are same machines. I want to log into the other machine and I delete that package. So till now I did not log into the other machines. Okay. Log into the second machine. So service is stopped here. I'm just removing the service here. HTTP. So in the both machines, there is no HTTPD. Now, if you execute the playbook again, now you can see the green color text. Sorry, yellow color text. Package is installing, so that's been taking some time. So see here, now the color is yellow and the message is changed because you are executing the command first time, because previously there is no package HTTPD. That's why it is freshly installing the package, re-executing the package. Okay, that's why it is showing the color as changed. Okay, so for example, if you do after this one, so start the HTTP service, this is also starting freshly, therefore it is also showing the yellow. So finally, so what is the recap? So this is the IP. In that IP, so total three tasks you are performed: gathering facts, install HTTPD, and starting the service. So changed out of three. Okay, two are changed. So two are changed messages. One is OK message. Okay. So unreachable 0, failed 0, skipped 0. So all are successful. If you re-execute the same playbook, you can see all are same. All are in the green color. See, all are in green color because already we have executed the three commands. There is no change here. So in this way, we can understand the difference between the changed and the OK message. Understood, right? How to write the playbook? Any doubts here? Any doubts? No doubts? We don't have any doubts. Okay. So I'll just add to this point. So book one, sudo vi. So book one. Currently in the book one, uh, I have only two services. One is installation of HTTPD and starting the service. So currently I want to add one more line, that is deployment. Okay, I want to do the deployment. So hyphen name. Okay, so deploy. So I want to deploy now hello service now. I want to dot hello.html. Now for deploy, what is the service? What is the module we need to use? Okay, currently we have the hello.html in the master machine, and I want to move this machine, move this file, okay, into the other remote machines. So for that, the module is copy. The copy is the module. So for this, I need to give src. Src is equal to the same command. Whatever the content will be there in the command, the same here you need to pass. So home ec2-user hello.html. The currently it is there under this folder. Now I'm moving this into the destination. Okay, so that is where www html. That's it. So the deployment will be done. But before that, I need to ensure this hello.html should be there in the master machine. So for that, I'm creating hello.html. The file is not there. So here I'm giving. Okay, so welcome. Now hello.html I have given. Now I want to execute the playbook. Okay. So now for that the command is Ansible playbook followed by the one dot gathering facts already there. Installation is done. So starting is completed. So now deploy is completed. So only the new change is deployment. Therefore, it is showing the deployment. Total 4 tasks. Out of 4 tasks, 3 are already done. So one is fresh task. Now let us try to access that hello.html. Hello.html. The content is visible. So in this way, we can also do the deployment by using playbooks. Understood? Any doubts here? We are using the module is equal to slash home to hyphen user slash hello destination is equal to slash where slash www slash html. That's it. Any doubts in this? Okay. In the playbooks also, now we are going to see some more modules in the playbooks. So, but before going to the module, some more modules, you need to understand how to write a simple playbook. How to write a playbook, you must know. That's why I told you this example. Okay. Understood, right? Yes or no? Hello? Okay, now I'm going to explain some more. If you see here I have one book1.yaml. So I'm just changing. So this thing, I'm taking a copy of this one. So book1.yaml to book2.yaml. Now 2 files are available, book1, book2. So book1 is a default one. So I'm going to change book2. So that. So sudo book. Now here one more module called action module. Okay, next module here, it is action module. What is the action module? It is also same thing, but the only difference here. So here you are passing the commands, right? You are passing the modules here. Yum, service, copy, like this you are passing. But instead of passing, so simply you can write action. So what is action you are performing? So just remove this part. What is action you are performing? You are performing the action yum. And this is common. You are installing the package. HTTPD. And here also, just you are just only adding this term action. So whereas removing this colon after that module, other modules. So here also you are doing the same thing. Just this one. Right now, just execute the Ansible play. One. Okay, all are okay. The only there is no difference. Okay, the playbook is executed means it is successful. Okay, for example, I want to stop the service. I want to stop the service HTTPD. So Ansible, what is the command? Already we have done the previous command, right? Ansible. So this is a command we are using. Service is stopped. Now I'm executing the playbook again. I'm executing the playbook too. Now you can see the changed messages. Installation is already there, but this is changed. Service is changed, and deploy means the file is already exist. The file is already exist. Therefore, it is showing green color. The only changed part is this one. Now you are again able to access the application. So this is about action module. The only difference here, you are just appending action. You are just appending the action to the tasks. About action module. For example, before directly executing the playbook, okay, for example, if you have any doubt whether you are getting any errors, okay, if you're getting any errors, so for that you need to check the playbook by using a dry run. So by using this double hyphen dry hyphen run with this, okay, attributes, what happened? This playbook is not executed, but it will show, okay, if any error, how it will, how the playbook is executed. Okay, it is just showing how the playbook will be executed, but the playbook is not executed. So see, click on error. So here the playbook is not executing. So simply it is checking how the process will be. So like this, the playbook will be, it is checking, but it is not executing. If you want to execute, so then, for example, for that again, I'll show that this part. I'm stopping the service. Okay, so therefore you are not able to access these applications. So the application not available. Now, if you do the dry run, so that is double hyphen check. This is called as dry run. Okay, dry run means this playbook is not installed, but it is checking how the playbook is installed, and if any errors are there, it will show. If the playbook is not properly aligned, it will show where the error will be. So it is not executing the playbook, just it is showing how the playbook will be executed. So if you see this, so the service is not installed. Okay, the service is not installed because you are not executing the playbook. You are just checked. Okay, you are just checked whether the playbook is correctly aligned or not. For that, you can use dry run. That is check. Double hyphen check. Check is the parameter attribute, whatever you call. So this is used to check the alignment. Okay, it's used for dry run. Simply you can call it dry run. How to use this? Simply by using this. Ansible hyphen playbook, the playbook name, double hyphen check. Remember, so this won't install the, this won't execute the playbook. This won't execute the playbook. Only if you remove the double hyphen check, then only the playbook will be executed. So see here, I'm just removing the double hyphen. Now the playbook is executed. Now you can able to access the application. So that is double hyphen dry. That is we can call it dry run. Okay. Next one. Next module. Next module is pass. Okay, pass. Next module is pass. So the name itself indicating pass. That means if you want to pass any the task, any one of the tasks. For example, after installation. Okay, so after installation, I want to pass for some time. I don't want to start immediately. I don't want to start the service immediately. So for that, I want to pass for some time. Whenever I click enter, then only the service, the next task should be performed. Okay, so that is the use of the pass. Okay, so we see the modules here for pass module in Ansible. Here you can check the pass module. So here in the pass module, so if you see the examples, you can see the number of examples. So this is the way how you are writing the playbook. So hyphen name, you can give any name. So pass for 5 minutes to build up cache. So pass, you can give the module like this pass. So minutes. So if you write like this, so up to 5 minutes, the service, the next task will not be performed. The next task will not be performed until this condition is satisfied. So here you can also give a message, prompt message. Okay, like click on enter. So then only the next task will be performed. So just add this. Okay, just add this line to the playbook. So here already I have the playbook. So just I'm stopping the service. Right. Now I'm just taking one more backup. I have sudo vi, sorry, so copy book 2 to book 3. Book 3 is there. I'm doing the modifications in the book 3. So for that, see, book 3.yaml. So here I'm just adding the line. See here, I'm just doing the alignment. Otherwise, it is throwing the error. So this path should be exactly under name. Same line. I'm giving the prompt message like this. So here, whatever you given, the same message will be displayed. So what is the name? Here you can give name, any name you can give. Okay. So pass the next task. Right? Here you need to specify prompt should be like this. See the pattern. The prompt should be under you. So key, the starting key should start under you only. You need to give exactly the same way. Now, before I want to check, before I want to run this playbook, I want to check that is dry run. So double hyphen check. Ansible book dot YAML. So see here, it is showing like this. Pass the next task. Until you click on the enter, the page will be same. Still, it will be like that only. Okay, the package installed, but the service is not started until you click on the enter. If you click on the enter, then only the next task will be there. Then only the next task will be there. Now do this. So just in the dry run. Now I'm executing the playbook. Installation is done. So now it is waiting. Okay, just it is showing the prompt message, right? Click on enter. Now whenever you click on enter, then only it will start. Okay, then only it will start. Otherwise, it won't start. So see here. Now it is installed. Now if you check the service, the application is available. So this is the use of pass. Here, 3. I'm just copying this one. Pasting here. So this is the use of the pass. So what is the use of pass? To pass the task up to some time or some prompt. Here in place of minute prompt, you can give the minute also. Here you have seen, right, in the minutes. Then up to this minutes, this will be the action will be stopped. Okay, this is about the pass. The next one, wait for. Next module is wait for. Okay, so what is the main objective of this module is, so it is waiting for until the completion of the task. Okay, it is waiting for until uh, the the condition is satisfied. Okay, it is waiting for something. Okay, it is waiting for something. Okay, so for this I am just giving some example. Okay, so you know that HTTPD is a service. Okay, HTTPD service is there in the Linux machine. HTTPD service is there, and one more service called Nginx service is there. You know that both services are running on the port 80. Both services are running on the port 80. If you start the HTTPD, Nginx will not run. If you start the Nginx, HTTPD will not run because on a single port only one service is running. Okay, for example, HTTPD is running currently. Let us take HTTPD is running. Now you want to start the Nginx service. You want to start the Nginx service. Then what happened? If you want to start the Nginx service, this should be stopped. This should be stopped. That means the port 80 should be released. Okay, port 80 should be free. Then only, okay, then only Nginx will be started. Then only Nginx will be started. Therefore, it is waiting. Therefore, it is waiting until the port 80 is started. Until port 80 is free. Now, see, currently HTTP is running, right? As we have already executed this task. Okay, So they exit the playbook. So now currently HTTPD is running. Now I'm writing a playbook to to install the Nginx and to start the Nginx. Okay, now see. Now I'm doing the LL. So I'm just taking one more copy, book 3 to book 4. I'm giving some description to understanding. So wait for, but yeah, for remaining also, I'm just renaming the files. So sudo move. So renaming the command is move. Move command, it will do the renaming also. So book underscore, okay, sample YAML, sample playbook. Okay, so next I'm moving the second, renaming the second one with what is the second one? What is the second example we have done? Before that, just see the content. Just we have install the package, right? Action. We have done the action, right? Action module. Therefore, we can write the same thing. Go to the action module. Now, third one, we already have done. Rename that one. What is example book 3? It is pass. So just rename that one. So move to book 3 underscore pass. Yeah. Now I have renamed the files. Now currently I am executing the book 4. Further, I'm just doing the modifications in the book 4. Wait for. So what should be the modifications? How I can do? So if you don't know how to do this, just go and check here. So wait for module. So wait for module here. You can get examples, number of examples you can see here. So see here. So how you are giving the format. So this is the format you need to give. Okay, so let us say this example I have explained, right? So waiting for the port 8000 here. But here I want to wait for, okay, some port 80. Okay, I want to wait for port 80. So you can also pass the delay. Okay, you can also pass the delay. That means up to that much time it will wait. Okay, so next for that I'm just renaming here. After installation, okay, before starting only I need to give this wait. So wait for port 80. So here in place of pass, just do wait underscore for. However, how the syntax will be there, the same manner you need to follow. So after this, you need to give port. Under I, you need to give port. What is the port? You want to wait, that is 80. And after that, so what should be the state? Okay, what should be the service state? Should be stopped. That means this port 80 should be in the stopped state. Okay, the port 80 should be in the stopped state. Then only this service will be started. Okay, here I want to install the Nginx. So, just renaming this one. Not HTTP. So I want to copy this. So the Nginx file path is different. /user /share /nginx /html. So this is the path. This is the path of deployment for Nginx. Okay. So just I'm saving this. So before executing this playbook, I'm just doing a dry run, because dry run it will give the checking, okay, whether any errors are not. Ansible playbook. So say book 4. Okay, so double hyphen click. So Nginx is a new one, so that's why it is showing the error. Okay, it is showing the yellow color. That means so it is a new fresh installation. So it is waiting the port 80 is free. So it is skipping because it is on a dry run, right? That's why it is just skipping. So here could not find the requested service Nginx host because the service is not started. The service is not started. That's why it is throwing the error. Okay. So this is a dry run, it will show. So just it will check this one. So Nginx is going to be installed. So Nginx is installed. So now it is waiting for the port 80 is free. Until the port 80 is free, so still it will be showing like this only. So how to make this 80 port free? So simply I need to stop the service. Okay. So I need to stop the service. Then only the port will be 444. Machine 1. Machine 2. 93. So this is machine 2, slave 2. So this is slave 1. And this is my master. So see, still it is free. Until the port 80 is free, it is still same here. So how to make the port 80 is free? So just stop the service. Sudo service httpd stop. This is a slave 2, right? So first we will put the slave 1. So just we will stop the service. Sudo service httpd stop. So service is stopped. If you go to here, so see here, the first machine is now okay. It is showing the okay message. That means Nginx is started. Now, if you go to the second machine, sudo service httpd stop. Now here also it is also see here, the remaining tasks will be executed. The remaining tasks will be executed, but here so deploy HTML is failed. So why? So destination does not exist. So user share Nginx. So let us check the path. So cd slash user share. The spelling is wrong, I think. Yeah, spelling is wrong. It is not USER, it is just USR. For that, I'm just hitting this playbook. This destination is USR. This. So just re-execute the playbook. This time everything is fine. Wait for port 80 is free. So port 80 is already free. It is already done. Port 80 is occupied by Nginx itself. That's why it is showing like that. So let us take, let us of the Nginx. See, it is okay. Now again stop the Nginx. Now it is both are done. Now it is changed. Now see, deployment also done. Now if you check the Nginx service in the both machines, for Nginx this will be a different page. So Nginx is showing the Nginx page. Now we check the hello.html. See here. This is the Nginx. Nginx deployment. Like this, we can work with the this module wait for and the wait for module. Okay, so still some more modules will be there. So I'll continue tomorrow with those modules in the playbook. So any doubts in this today's session?